Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. Had I had up alone, I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Wagwan people, Blue Manny here, back again with another episode of Barrow AFC Career Mode Season 3. Last episode we won all of our games, had two big wins over Cardiff and Preston. We got that sim win against Portsmouth as well. Still looking good in the table, got our 12-point lead now because we beat Preston. We've got Connor Chaplin firing on all cylinders right now. 11 goals in 15 games. Only one game more than Josef Martinez, who sits atop the goal scoring charts right now. Junior Adamu's picking up. He, unfortunately though, last episode, Junior Adamu did pick up a 4-week injury. So he will be out for a little while now. We've got Luke Jeffcott coming in to start. So that gives Dior Angus a potential chance to be hopping onto the bench at some... or hopping onto the field at some point, should I say. We've got potentially 4 games. I'm not sure if I'm going to play them all. Definitely going to play Bournemouth and Barnsley out of Rotherham and Coventry. We will see. Coventry at 18th, Rotherham at 23rd. So we're going to sim Rotherham and play the other 3. Got training to do, and then I will meet you when something happens. Right, Rotherham to sim. Got players going away on international duty. Austin Gale, Luke Jeffcott, Zach Jules, the ones we know get called up. Drew Yearwood wants to start this game. It's going to be a sim, Drew, so I don't know if the team will pick you, but we will definitely... Do you know what, I will... no, I won't start him, actually. I'm going to start Mola in this one, because I need to start giving him some more games so that he stays at the club. Quick sim this one. We come away with a 2-1 win. Jeff got getting both goals, actually. A late goal after we score for Wales. Gives them a foot back in the game, but... not enough to take any points off of us. And then we move into the Barnsley game, our former rivals, I would say. Last year we had a draw with them, and then we absolutely battered them in the second game that we played. We got a player returning from injury. Junior Adamu has already returned from injury due to that international break. We're going to leave him out for now. We're not going to bring him back into the starting 11. Barnsley currently sit 14th in the table. I'm going to make a couple changes here in that left wing back role. If he just got a little bit more defensive stability about him, he probably could go into the starting lineup soon. Connor Chaplin up against Barnsley. He's been an absolute revelation as a replacement for Idris Kanu early on in this season, forming a great partnership with Junior Adamu up top after a little bit of a stuttering start, but he has picked it up again. A fairly different team from the team that we played last season, bringing in a fair few new players, I would say. Not a lot of names in there that I remember from last year. I remember Moet, Freezer, Hellick. They've also switched to a 5-back. I'm pretty sure they didn't play 5-back last year. Austin Gale, but didn't feel confident that he could find it. We can find that one though. And a very quick start for the Barrow boys here. Austin Gale gives us the lead. Nice little patient play. We play it around well. Find Austin Gale in space. He's been making those bursting runs again from midfield. We didn't have them at the beginning of the season. Connor Chaplin just rolls it into him and he can hit it first time. Too much power on it for the keeper. Austin Gale. He has got his goal scoring boots back on. 8 goals this season. Good start for the Barrow lads against our former rivals. Luke Jeffcott, he can find Elliott. Elliott rolls away from his man. Can find Connor Chaplin on the run. Chaplin's in the box against his former team. Oh, good opportunity for Chaplin to score there against his former team, but he drags it just wide. Puts it along the ground and drags it just wide. I'm sure he would love a goal against his former team. He did already have 2 goals this season when he came to us, so he is a proven goal scorer. We've seen since he's come to us as well. He's been a very good goal scorer in there. Mount on it now. Tom Beedlin can get back there though, because that's what Tom Beedlin does. Connor Chaplin into Elliott. He'll find the run of Austin Gale. He'll find the run of Luke Jeffcott. And Luke Jeffcott holds on to it. Good save, but it's going to fall to Connor Chaplin against his former team, and we're not going to celebrate. We're going to be respectful of this one. I almost pressed the wrong buttons to celebrate there, but it's 2-0 now. It's a good strength to get through from Jeffcott. Good save by the keeper on the first shot. However, Connor Chaplin is in space. 2 men try and close it. One of the defenders there actually ends up kicking through his other defender, but neither of them can block it regardless. And now we go 2-0 up. Connor Chaplin's 12th goal, and I believe his 10th goal now for Barrow. Tom Beedling can get through, can get onto his man there. He does knock the ball away, but doesn't hold on to it. We find Elliott. He can find Jeffcott in a lot of space. Oh, that's a dodgy pass, but Connor Chaplin can find the ball through to Austin Gale, and Austin Gale's going to smash it in. There's a good chance that this game could go the same way that our last game we played against Barnsley went in League One, when we beat them 8-1. Because right now we are all over them, and they cannot deal with us when we attack. Great smash from Austin Gale. He struggled at the beginning of the season like a Damu to find goals, but finally he's starting to pick up again. Brings it away well. Luke Jeffcott into Connor Chaplin. Connor Chaplin holds on to it. Jinks away from one, but not the second. Good pass from Jeffcott on the reverse to find Elliott. Elliott can break into the box, and it's going to be an embarrassing scoreline for Barnsley. It's going to be an embarrassing game for them. Defensively, they do not look comfortable in the 5-back. They look all over the place right now. It's a good reverse pass. They just don't have the pace in the back line to deal with us, and we just sprint straight through. Elliott tucks away. He hasn't scored. He hasn't been on this scoring rampage that he was at the beginning of the season. He's got a couple goals here or there. He was our main goal scorer at the beginning of the season. We throw it out to Ted Mengi. He can find Williams, who finds the ball forward to Jeffcott. He goes in to Connor Chaplin. We're going to try and chip this one through to Chaplin. Chaplin gets past his man. The defender does not deal with it whatsoever. Connor Chaplin nicks in. Could have been a foul, potentially, but we are embarrassing Barnsley. It's a great chip over, but look, defender doesn't deal with it. Connor Chaplin runs through him. Could potentially be a foul, you could call it, but Connor Chaplin has 2 against his former team, and it's 5-0 in the first half. I said this could be an embarrassing one when we started rampaging on them, and it definitely is going to be an embarrassing one. That will about do the half, to be honest. Yeah, there you go. Half time, we are 5-0 up. I think we've probably won this game against Barnsley. Ball fired forward. Greaves does get there, but can't win it. Greaves again against his man here. Good foot in from Greaves. He's going to bring it forward himself. Connor Chaplin did make a run through. He deserves a hat-trick. He's played absolutely sublime, and he's going to get a hat-trick. We're going to let him celebrate this one. There's going to be a muted celebration, but he deserves to celebrate. That's his first Barrow hat-trick for us. 6-0. It's embarrassing for Barnsley, but that just shows how far ahead of them we currently are in our development. Our team's just better than theirs. They were our closest challengers last year, led us for a good portion of the season early on, but the drop-off for Barnsley has continued over into this season against Barrow. Grooves on it now, fires forward to Elliott. He can find Chaplin, who's spun in behind. Chaplin might be about to get his 4th goal here, and Chaplin is going to get his 4th goal. We're going to be respectful again, but we have decimated Barnsley once again in this game. Connor Chaplin against his former team. 4 goals. We're going to rest Elliott now, bring Buckley on. Sorry, Connor, I've skipped two highlights of your goals there. But Connor Chaplin is rolling, ladies and gentlemen. But keep the clean sheet this time. Drew Yearwood coming forward. He can find the ball through to Luke Jeffcott. It's going to be 8. We better last season's scoreline against these boys. Last season was 8-1. This time 8-0.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through.
Don't really need to. Sorry, Luke. I know I'm skipping that, but we don't really need to watch that, considering it's an absolute decimation of Barnsley once again. Unlucky for the Barnsley boys. We do like Barnsley. They did push us, give us a hard run for the title last year, until we found that little bit extra and beat them. John Buckley wanted more games. Sorry, I was on pause when I was doing this bit. John Buckley wants more games. Cheksu Mahoro is happy with the amount of games he's getting. And Zach Jules is saying that he's read speculation and he wants to assure me that he wants to prove himself. Zach, I've got absolutely no problems with you, lad. You're more than welcome in my team still. Connor Chaplin, with that absolute decimation of his former club, now takes top spot in the goal scoring charts by 4 goals. Everything's coming up Millhouse for Barrow right now. All besides from being able to take top spot from Brighton. But like I say, I would genuinely be shocked if Brighton were to sorry, my mouth has stopped working. I would be genuinely surprised if Brighton were to drop a game this year. I can't see them, with the squad that they have, having any problems whatsoever marching to the Championship title. We now play Bournemouth, who sit in 12th. Bournemouth not doing as well this season as I thought they probably would be. However, I imagine still have a fairly good squad. I thought they'd be up here pushing for playoff places like everybody else. Have Brighton taken a loss yet? They haven't. We have a draw and a loss. Obviously, our only loss so far is to Brighton. We would like to keep that rolling if possible. Jeffcott has grown to a 71 now. Connor Chaplin, top goal scorer in the league so far. We are away to Bournemouth. It is going to be a pretty tough game, I would imagine, at the Vitality Stadium. But we will hold out hope that we can walk away with a win in this one to keep us pressing Brighton at the top. Like I say, Bournemouth aren't having the most incredible season. They're not setting the world alight. They are struggling in the Championship in 12th. No, it's a different Doucouré. It's Czech Doucouré. Okay, that's a bit better. Rest my mind a little bit more. It's got Ibsen, Rossi, Djuku, Simpson, Kelly, Doucouré, Gosling, and Jolly, Solanke, O'Connell. A weaker team than I imagined from this Bournemouth team. I thought they would have
And so the match is underway.
a couple more big names in there still. They are pressing from the front early on here. Zach Jules can find a great ball to check Sumahoro. Sumahoro can float one in. Oh, Dijuku was not comfortable. Not comfortable at all. Crossing this one deep. Asmir Begovic comes out. We did win the header. However, they had a man on the line to save it. We play that one back to Austin Gale, but that's blocked. We throw this one into Elliott. He can find Andy Rimenhoto, who can find Chaplin. He tries to find Jeffcott, but finds Gale instead. Gale fakes round his man. Barrow have the lead at the Vitality. Come on, boys. Let's keep the pressure on Brighton. If they slip up, we need to be right there ready to take top spot from them. Good little fake round the player, round the defender there from Austin Gale. And then smashes to the far side that, like he does so often for us from that midfield spot. Austin Gale into double digits for the season. Let's go, boys. Here come Bournemouth with Solanke. However, Mola is there to intercept. He finds Gale on the wing, but Gale's being closed. We're going to smash this one forward to Elliott. Elliott finds Chaplin. Chaplin's going to lay a little one into the path of Rimenhoto. He can find Czech Sumahoro in behind. Sumahoro doesn't often shoot. Does this time. Falls to Elliott. And Elliott's going to be able to tuck in the second opportunity after Asmir Begovic parries. The man at the near post can't do anything about it either. Barrow are 2-0 up. Bournemouth have been good on the ball, but they don't have the finishing ability that Barrow currently do. Hard strike. The Dijuku's on the floor, can't get up in time to react. Begovic does get his hands to it, but unfortunately, as he tries to parry it out, he parries it into the side netting. Elliott with his 10th goal of the season now, I'm pretty sure. Yep. The Barrow boys are rolling again. Once we get on this roll, it's hard to get us off of it. Aerial balls being played all over the pitch now from Bournemouth. They try and get that one, but Zach Jules reads it. Trying to go for that front line pressure again. I thought that was a handball, but Bournemouth are going to come back with it. A lot of front line pressure coming from Bournemouth. They want to get back in this game. Ted and Mengi sends his man wide. Mola's there for it. Mola tries to clear, but doesn't get it clear. Solanke goes through. Bad defending from me. Bournemouth are back in the game. We knew they were going to have more quality, and they've shown it there. Dominic Solanke taking advantage of a bad clearance by Clinton Mola. I sent Mola back out to try and cover the man. Should have probably switched to Tom Beadling and just put a challenge in. 2-1 at the Vitality. And we will. 2-1 at the Vitality. Both teams playing very well. Both teams showing their finishing quality. However, we've managed to do it just one more time. Elliott can spin in behind and find Connor Chaplin. Needs some help here, though. He can find Austin Gale. Junior Adamu off the bench. Oh, it's a very good save by Asmir Begovic. And I think the referee's given a handball against Juku there. I didn't personally see it. It does come off of his hand. It's unlucky. I wouldn't say it's in an unnatural position. Elliott has a chance here to restore the 2-goal lead like we were just talking about. We're going to go this side. Asmir Begovic can't get across to it, and we have got our 2-goal lead back. Somewhat unlucky for Bournemouth, however, you have to accept those sort of things. He's running onto it. He can't move his arm. He probably can't move his arm out of the way. But at the end of the day, it's a penalty. Elliott gets another goal in this game. And I'm actually, after that one, going to sub Elliott off. Junior Adamu. He can make a run at this defence now. Tired legs against Junior Adamu is never a good thing. John Buckley's in the middle. That's going to be 4-1. That's going to be game over. That's going to be another win for Barrow. I did not expect us to be this efficient in the Championship, to be honest. I expected that we were probably going to struggle a fair bit in this league. However, We've come in and we've been absolutely incredible in the Championship. I am going to bring Connor Chaplin off as our last change for Aidan Allen because he is tiring quite a lot. The rest of the boys should be fine out there. Junior Adami used his pace very well. I did contemplate going with Adamu himself. However, I decided John Buckley was probably in a better position to be able to slot that one home. So, yeah, 4-1 at the Vitality Stadium. I think this game is over. And Bournemouth have fallen apart. I think we should be pretty certain at getting an automatic promotion spot this season, to be fair. Stanislas has a chance to run at Ted and Mengi now for the first real time in this game since he's come on. They're playing around well, trying to find the ball through, but Lance Harris, when he's been called upon in this game, has been very good. Lance Harris having somewhat of an up and down season. He has some up and down performances, but he's been good in this one when called upon. Ted and Mengi can find Mola down the wing now, and that's going to be an end of the game. We're definitely back in our goal scoring flow, you'd have to say. Playing well when it comes to scoring goals, making a lot of opportunities and actually sinking them this time. Barrow on a roll. Coventry it is in the next game. We've got some tired legs for this game, so I think we're going to be making some changes. But that's the team we're gonna play in this game against Coventry. Just give some other players a bit of a chance.
The man of the moment. 3 goals in his last
Luke Jeffcott's got 3 and 3. Luke Jeffcott has been great for us, actually. He's been a really, really good signing. I expect him to be a player that we play off the bench every now and then, but he's showing that he's a vital player for us off the bench. And even in this starting stretch that we've had him in, while Adamu is out, he's been really good for us. Really good for us. Oh, Raymond Hotter's our captain this game, which is a bit strange considering he's a new signing. But I forgot to change it, so it's fine. Coventry City, Josh Pass, Julian DaCosta, Michael Rose, Declan Freesdale, Callum O'Hare, Gustavo Homer. I know a few of those players. Another 5 back in our old formation that we used to play. Our team we will take another look at just in case you didn't see it. Starting Harry Brockbank, Jacob Greaves, Drew Yearwood. All in this game. A little bit of a change up. But aside from that, Junior Adamu returns from his injury to the starting lineup. Besides from that, pretty much similar team to what we usually play. No Elliott or Connor Chaplin at all in this game for us today. Passing game. Drew Yearwood watching his man there. Jacob Greaves steps in well though. Andy Rimmen-Hotter plays Drew Yearwood. We can play a quick one forward to Luke Jeffcott. Junior Adamu makes a very good run. And that's a typical Barrow counter-attack right there. Junior Adamu finishes it off very well. But Barrow once again lead. Coventry started off very, very well. They're moving the ball around very quickly. Drew Yearwood with a great ball through to Junior Adamu. Junior Adamu with a great slam to the far post. Barrow 1-0 up. Junior Adamu's 8th goal of the season. Quick start from the Barrow boys after a spell of pressure from Coventry. Ted and Mengi. He's going to watch his man here. Williams doesn't win that challenge. Still behind, but the pressure Greaves is going to stay with O'Hare here. O'Hare seems to definitely be their playmaker. And Lance Harris comes out to try and close the angle on the striker. But he doesn't get the ball, and instead he rolls it past him. See what I mean about Lance Harris? There's times when he's incredible, makes great saves when we ask him to, and there's times where he does things like that. That is not ideal, and that's not what we want to be seeing from Lance Harris, to be honest. Victor Gyökeres, or Gyökeres, I think it is.
So a level contest, 1-1.
Victor Gyökeres, I'm going to say, gives Coventry what is pretty much a deserved equaliser. John Buckley got closed off there. I was trying to see if I could find a little bit of space to play it to Drew Yearwood. Doesn't come off, unfortunately. Greaves should get in there. He does. Junior Adamu now coming away with it. Luke Jeffcott is on it. Finds a ball back to Drew Yearwood. Drew Yearwood's going to... Oh my God, Drew! I think that's his first goal for Barrow, and it's an absolute bang! Jeez, Drew! What a smash! I thought they gave him space, why not? And he's got an absolute thunderbolt on him. He's got the space there. Bang! What a strike, Drew! Drew Yearwood gives Barrow a lead back. That's his first goal for the club, and what a goal it is. Jesus. I mean, he's still got a job on him to unseat Austin Gale, but he's definitely not been bad at filling in for him, especially with goals like that.
See them use those wide areas around the defence, get round them as opposed to trying to go through the middle.
Good foot in there by Ted and Mengi. They will come back forward with it though. Drew Yearwood just dropped all the way in, gets the ball around his man there. O'Hare is the problem for us right now, but we deflect it away. John Buckley. He's going to find Junior Adamu. Junior Adamu's got all the pace. He's past his man. Junior Adamu is going to give us a 2-goal lead back. Barrow rolling again. I felt a little bit worried that Coventry might capitalise on things when they got a goal back in this game. However, Barrow are rampaging once again. Junior Adamu smashes home very well. Barrow have a 2-goal lead once again. Junior Adamu creeping up towards that double-digit mark. Coventry now are falling apart a little bit, and we've found the ball into Luke Jeffcott. He's going to lay it across to John Buckley, and it's going to be 4-1 before half-time. Like I said, Barrow rampaging. These teams defensively cannot keep up with us when we get flowing in our attack. No one can right now. We haven't found a single team. Besides from Brighton, when we weren't finishing our chances, but I'm even feeling confident about a return fixture against Brighton now, with how we're playing at the minute. John Buckley, 4th goal of the season. Half time, it's going to be 4-1 when it looked like it might be a lot closer.
Perry. So that is that.
I mean, the pick of the goals still goes to Drew Yearwood for that absolute thunderbolt. But we are rolling once again. Both shots are blocked though. I was waiting to see if the ref was going to call for a handball there. That's a very good ball down the wing. Perry, that's our boy. I've just realised. We're playing against Sam Perry right now. He's had monumental growth in his time at Coventry, and now playing against his parent club might get an assist, but unfortunately the shot's terrible. Try and put the challenge in there with Andy Rimmon-Hotter, but we can't do it. Callum O'Hare, he's been a tricky customer for us in this game. Is that Perry? Perry has just scored against us in this one. That's sort of a weird feeling. That's like a bittersweet. Yeah, we conceded again, but also it's our own lad.
Well, here it is again.
He does well when he gets it here. Rolls it well around Greaves. Greaves can't stop him. Sam Perry has scored against his parent club. It's only his 2nd goal of the season, but he has scored against us from Lance Harris. He likes the acrobatic ones. Williams is going to clear that one out, but it's not going to fall that far away. Oh, he rolls inside, and Coventry in the last couple of minutes of this game are back. They've got 1 minute to potentially get themselves an equaliser. It'll be heartbreaking scenes if they do.
Just the 1 minute left in normal time here.
2 minutes added on.
What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word.
Junior Adami's going to take this one on, try and find Maddox. He does. He's going to try and find Adamo again. He doesn't. But that should see us come to the end of the game. Tough game against Coventry. Probably the most difficult game of the episode, I would say. Coventry were difficult to hold at bay there. Jeez. Sam Perry getting a goal against us, which was, like I say, it was nice to see, but also, stop it, Sam. You shouldn't be doing that against your parent club. Hold on. Ah, no, it's because we got... I thought Brighton lost for a second there. I thought it happened. We're level on points with them, but it's because they've still got their game yet to play. I thought it had finally happened. Next episode, we have got an incredibly long one. There's definitely going to be some games in here that are getting simmed if we're going to try and get through that entire month. But then the episode after that, we go dip back into the January transfer window. Callum Gribbin will be leaving us. And we will be trying to re-sign Elliot and hopefully sign some of the youth lads that we have available to us, because currently we've got some of them on the list that we actually can't do anything with. Elia Giles is sat at 61, still waiting for him. Oh no, he's finished his training as well. 2 more weeks and I think he gets his next boost. He's not looking bad. We will call him up, to be fair. We're still waiting for Ezekiel Ali to finish his centre mid training. He's still got 22 weeks left on his. Barry Hay, I think, still has a long time left on his. 19 weeks for Barry Hay to become a striker. Let's actually, while we're doing this, go and check out a couple more of these that we're looking for. Lance Harris is 77 now. Up by 2 for Junior Adamu to an 80. Diorangus stays the same, but that's not surprising. 67 now for Aidan Allen. Luke Jeffcott rises to a 71. Connor Chaplin to a 74. We have got nice growth going on throughout the team. Like I say, we will start next episode with probably a sim against Huddersfield. Sorry for punching my microphone. But thanks for watching, guys. And peace. Peace. I wasn't looking at the camera.